well, okay, after yesterday's round when I got nothing after not to let slap d4, d5, I decided to go for e4. And of course I expected the pelican from my opponent, Van Velde, but he surprised me with d6. And then he went for the knight off, which I didn't prepare against him, because normally he always plays the pelican variation. And I believe I could trick him quite very quickly in the opening, because, okay, bishop e3, e5, knight b3, bishop e7. And now queen d2. I don't play f3 for the moment. And here I believe that, okay, he went for short castle, but probably if he wanted to play the line, it was better to go bishop e6 first. Because now, after long castle, the idea is that bishop e6, white plays f4 immediately, and then, okay, knight g4 is, I can even play g3, so it's not so good. And after b5, what I was planning to play was f5 and g4 immediately. So after taking, rook g1, this I like for white. I mean, let's say taking, and this I like, just good compensation for the pawn, and sometimes take bishop c4 and then the knight goes to d5. This is what I like. So probably, I mean, I don't know, probably this is what he still should have played. But now the point is, of course, instead of b5, I don't see another move. Okay, queen c7, probably in combination with the short castling is not so good already. So, and taking is just losing a pawn. So he played b5, but now the difference is that I don't play f4, I play f3, and I also considered knight d5, but then he takes, and after queen b4, black has f5, and then knight c6. So the point is that now f3 first, and normally in all this kind of position, black has to play bishop e6, as he did in the game. And now knight d5 is quite strong. So he can take with the knight, take, and play bishop f5. And here I wanted to go just king b1. And the point is that if he goes knight b7, then knight a5 and c6 is very strong. And if he moves queen c7, then I start to attack his bishop with g4 and h4. So still, he does not have a useful move in this position. Probably just some kind of a waiting move like bishop g6 immediately. But then maybe I can already change it. So probably slide plus. Or still go h4, or g4, I mean. And not so easy to find a useful move. So he took with the knight, with the bishop on d5. But now the problem is that he's not in time to go in this kind of position. Normally black should always be able to go knight b6, but his knight is still on b8, so it's not possible, because after knight b7, white is on time to play knight a5, knight c6, and it's just much better for white, for me. So first he went queen c7, but now I have an important move, and it's I believe it's transposition of the moves from other games, but I think theoretically this is the main theory, when it's more complicated than in the game. F5, and then white takes, and bishop takes F6, knight C6, or other move. And it's considered better for white. But it's there are many games, you know. I like this more for white because the knight goes to C6, and then maybe the bishop can also go to E4. So it's more or less the dream position for white from strategical point of view. Okay, first he decided to in this position to play differently. So rook C8. Okay, it's obvious threat to take on D5, but the problem is that many times the rook is under pin, under attack after bishop H3. So okay, king D1 and D4. So now it's clear that black will push the pawns. But normally in this kind of position, especially without the bishop, I don't believe black has strong attack. Okay, G5, knight FD8, FD7, and okay, I also consider to play bishop H3 immediately, and then, for example, if black plays A5, then I have queen D3, and to put my knight on D2 and play positions with knight E4 then. And normally black has never made a really dangerous attack, and sometimes exchange the bishop for black's knight, and then put my knight on E4 and play positionally. But this was different approach. But probably what I did was even better, because after H4, A5, and now I put my bishop on H3, and still I also want to attack. So A4 looks normal. Knight C1. Okay, of course I would love the knight to go to E4, but I didn't have time now. And knight A6. So I played H5, also attacking, and rook C to B8. Okay, from time to time black also wants to play B3 and to sack a pawn.